It's one.
If all of us continue to work together...
The bandits may be known. Look what they've left us.
It shouldn't be too hard to find Gates.
The gentleman of the town guard is around.
Could be I know something.
Hey, Clark, I found someone who says he's heard the rumors.
Have you?
Go on.
All right. It's like I said. A wizened old crone by the name of Karen's been selling... Says the more swords and spears she puts in, and the more war being waged. And who will they... Why, the good...
And you've seen this
Aye, you'll find her right here,
here in Delamain. Where exactly?
She has a stall here in the market, but it'd be a feeling bowl. Now, if that...
Sorry to...
You don't...
Not unless she's discovered...
Eh?
Lady Karen hasn't left the hideaway in weeks. So who has been running this?
Good question.
And I'll visit this...
All right.
You too, Goots.
What a mess.
You fought very bravely. The safety of the town is in our hands now.
Time to brave the Viper's Nest.
Just you, is it?
It was a fairly... So,
That's up Dyer's slow death. Boys, he's all...
leave now and we could pretend this didn't happen.
Oh, you've done it now.
Go on.
When the Borgwyn finds out he only wanted that bull of a manservant, you weren't even.
What were you going to do?
The Borgwyn wanted him. I was only supposed to point the lamp. Then you, well...
You're not worth the effort. I need to find Goots.
Stop and stop!
For they are not lies.
Goot.
He's gonna... He said she had to pay...
After what she did, that low... Goots, was it? I have no... Only with your employer. Run along now. You need not pay for her sins.
No.
No?
I don't care what she did. I won't let you hurt Nan. Promise me you won't hurt her, or I'll kill you myself!
Goots, no.
Enough, all of you!
Karen.
But how did you?
Well, the whole thing got me thinking, though it was just bogus. I thought the years might have taught you some sense. But I see you the same. What was it we called you? Wet legs.
You. Everything that happened. It was all your fault. And now you'll finally pay for what you did to me!
Goots, you...
If you want a piece of Nan, you'll have to go through me.
You great galoot. Out of the way, I can handle this myself. So, wet legs. You remember what you told me when we last met? An eye for an eye. Wise words, Sam. Wise words. And... So...
Is he...
Dead? Isn't it after...
You don't...
Oh, lost it. Said I'd so took some of my own. Sorry, lost everything. His coin, his clients. But he crossed a line dragging poor Goots into this. He didn't hurt you, did he?
No, Nan. Still got all my arms, see? Legs too. But... what if he comes back again?
What if he does? First we take the other eye, then we work our way down. He'll learn his lesson soon enough. But something tells me the wet legs has learned it already. Right. Let's get you back to the hideaway. You've attracted quite enough attention already. Ta-ra, Clive.
Remind me never to cross you, Karen.
nothing like a dish of cold vengeance to foul the gut.
I didn't. I just thought.
Aye, reckon the boat you've always... And I'd have you... Why, you fine...
Thanks.
There's nothing he...
That's it. He'll need to start... Till then,
Of course.
stop it. I don't go...
Have you heard the latest?
My lord Marquis, it is you. Then you received my letter. I am Sebastian Rutherford, chief steward of your lord uncle's estate.
Of course. We met once before.
Yes, my lord. Thank you for coming.
And what was so sensitive that you couldn't put it in writing?
1,000 apologies, my lord. I did not mean to offend. I merely...
It's all right. Continue.
I am here at Martha's Rest, at the behest of your lord uncle, tasked with learning what I am able of the realm's current state of affairs. And what I have learned is grim. The fall of the Mother Crystals has left Storm in a state of utter disarray. The subsequent darkening of the heavens has only made things worse. Akashic attacks, once unthinkable, are now commonplace. The gears of governance have ground to a halt, and without a steady hand on the tiller, the realm threatens to drift into utter chaos. Your lord uncle, however, believes there is a way to avoid this fate, and is determined to see it set in motion.
That sounds like quite the undertaking.
It is. Hence my having enlisted the aid of several colleagues serving the 7 high houses. Alas, I have lost contact with 2 of those colleagues already. They are both able-bodied and trained in the sword, yet in these dark times, even that may not prove sufficient to keep a man safe on the road.
So you want me to find them? I'll need to know where they went.
One I sent to investigate the Republic, the other the old Imperial capital of Oriflamme.
That doesn't exactly narrow it down. I suppose I'll start in Dalamil and work my way east.
Thank you, my lord. I shall pray for your success and safety.
It's not going to be easy finding one man in an entire republic. Let's hope someone here's seen something.
The bandits may be known, but look what they've left us.
Mummy? The gentleman of the town guard.
Someone's got himself in trouble.
I don't see your master here, so you...
Please! These men are trying to rob me!
I'll deal with this.
Thank you.
Or you...
Oh, you... Yeah.
Waken wins! Finished.
Alex,
Mutt,
you've seen this kind of...
many times.
You're one of Rutherford. You sent me to...
Well, I arrived. His men
The captain.
thought
What of the... Surely...
those who were.
Then it's worse than... You should Not at all. Now, if he was... There's a lot of road between here and the capital. Rutherford's man could be anywhere. What happened here?
If you're with the others, they've already relieved me of my belongings.
I'm not. I'm looking for someone who was sent here by a man named Rutherford.
And then you found him. I'm Alistair Rockford, attendant to the Lady Ariane of House Wellesley.
Of the 7 high houses of Rosaria. It's been a long time since last I saw my great-aunt. Is she well?
My lord, I was on my way back from...
Bandits.
They looked more like... It didn't matter in the end.
Which way did they go?
South.
All right. Found a note. You heard back.
Thank you.
They just couldn't resist, could they?
This one's ours, pretty boy.
make for the town.
You don't need to tell me.
This looks to...
I thought I'd...
And stand...
It's just Clark, which is more than...
I will survive.
Strange.
The garrison, there are few. The market, when I say...
Rockford, if you are to... You first.
I shall... But...
Don't think.
I suppose I shall send a...
My uncle's... I should go and tell Rutherford that his colleagues... Still in one piece.
There were ghosts at the gates, not Daisy.
You needn't fret. The creatures have been...
To the meadows, then.
That's what they get.
Hippocrates said I should be able to find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby. Bright blue dragons and bright yellow flowers. Should be easy enough to spot. This must be our wyvern. All right. Let's get this over with. That's the wyvern's liver. Now I just need to find the herbs. Bright yellow with a heady scent. I think that's everything Molly needs to resurrect her recipe. I see you're still here.
The rest's location affords a Speaking of which,
I only happened. They both.
Storm is and
As it is.
It seems the hideaway's lost its...
So,
I did. Blueback one.
wife. Now then, let's hope these... If hands off... So...
What witchery? The crack. It is a tour de force.
I think he looked
I can't...
Decent. Sit.
I'll give us some thought.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that. Fancy a look at the list, do you? Always something in there.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts? Here you are. Best of luck out there, Sid.
We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they will allow it. The echoes have a will of their own.
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
You're injured. What happened here? Rest. You said the encampment was close. Let's hope the Akashic is still... there.
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
We can't go around it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
Good. I got here in time. You're finished.
Someone there! Please, I can't move my leg!
That doesn't sound like an Akashic. You're with the battalion?
I am.
Taken care of.
Another survivor.
His wounds were too deep.
He was right to send you. Those things you slew, they were his...
You must have me confused with...
Wait,
Son of a... I was there! In Kosnis when you killed my brothers!
My war with Hugo Kupka is over.
And what of my ill will?
When your wounds have healed and your head has cooled, though I hazard your life would be better spent in service of those who need it.
My oath!
I know how hard they are to keep.
Lord Kupka told...
Man.
I am... Just know.
We're nearly there.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yote, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yote has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yote. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yote and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloed knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them? Yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce.
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
Quite.
How dare you?
Distinguished members of the Council, you must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see?
The king! He has come to save us from the Akashic. He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools. Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Enough. Pathetic creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city, her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike. His very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominance, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it. Like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Omielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yode.
Let's find our friends.
It's Plage.